This is your 2017-2018 basketball activity update. My name is Chris Frasco, and I am the Girls and Boys Basketball Administrator. You can reach me via email at chris@iesa.org or call the office at 309-829-0114. Please make sure your uniforms are in compliance with all NFHS rules. Please review the specifications for player equipment. This information can be found on the IESA website and the NFHS Basketball Rulebook, or you can click the link below. New for this year, seat information submitted by all teams participating in a given regional will be available for viewing within each school's entry center after the completed brackets have been posted. Please keep this in mind when assigning rankings to the schools within your regional. If you have a concern with how a school ranked you, please communicate with that school's athletic director. There is now a deadline for roster changes. Roster changes may not be made after the roster close deadline listed for a given class. For 7th grade girls, Friday, November 17th at 4 p.m. For 8th grade girls, Monday, November 27th at 4 p.m. For 7th grade boys, Friday, January 19th at 4 p.m. And for 8th grade boys, Friday, January 26th at 4 p.m. This is a change from past policy. Please make sure that you review your roster information prior to the deadline. The scorer and timer for all regular season and state series games must be at least 16 years of age. The mutual agreement of coaches may not set aside any IESA or NFHS rules. Your regional entry form will now be used as a pass gate for all levels of the IESA State Series. Please make sure that all fields are completed accurately. Only those listed on the regional entry form will be allowed entry during the State Series. IESA pass cards or other pass gate forms will no longer be accepted for State Series play. Schools who participate in a co-op will have the administrator's information of all co-op schools auto-filled. Below is a list of information that you can find on the IESA website. Please remember, a grade check must be conducted each week for all participants. Students must be passing each subject each week to be eligible. All members of a school's athletic coaching staff that do not hold a valid teaching certificate must have successfully completed a coaching education program prior to the season. Below are 2 links on what you need to get certified to be a coach. Per NFHS Rule 5-5-1, halftime periods for all basketball contests are 10 minutes in length. Please make sure that your bench crew is aware of this requirement. In addition, quarters are 6 minutes in length and overtime periods are 3 minutes in length. Head coaches and captains are required to participate in a pregame conference prior to all contests. Please make sure that you enter all of your roster and record information accurately and completely. This information is critical for the schools within your regional to make accurate seed decisions. Overtime periods are considered to be an extension of the fourth quarter. If a player participates in the fourth quarter and the overtime period would not count as an additional quarter played. However, if a player did not participate in the fourth quarter but did participate in the overtime period would count as a quarter played. The National Federation of High Schools has made revisions to the following rules. Rule 1-13-2, the coaching box shall be outlined outside the side of the court on which the scorer's table and team benches are located. The area shall be bounded by a line drawn 28 feet from the end line towards the division line. At this point, a line drawn from the sideline toward the team bench becomes the end of the coaching box going towards the end line. Please see the diagram to the right. Rule 2-9-1 states When a foul occurs, an official shall signal the timer to stop the clock. The official shall verbally inform the offender, then, with fingers of two hands, indicate to the scorer the number of the offender and the number of the free throws. Rule 3-4-1D, there are no color design restrictions in the area of the team jersey from the imaginary line at the base of the neckline to the top of the shoulder and in the corresponding area on the back of the jersey. There are no restrictions on what identifying names may be placed in this area. See Article 3-440. Rule 4-48, a warning for coach and team conduct. A warning to a coach or team for misconduct is an administrative procedure by an official, which is recorded in the scorebook by the scorer and reported to the head coach. Article 1, for conduct such as that described in Rule 10-5-1A, B, D, E, and F, or 10-5-2, or 10-5-4, the official shall warn the head coach unless the offense is judged to be a major, in which case a technical foul shall be assessed. Please note, a warning is not required prior to calling a technical foul. Article 2, for the first violation of Rule 10-6-1, the official shall warn the head coach unless the offense is judged to be a major, in which case a technical foul shall be assessed. Note, a warning is not required prior to calling a technical foul. A complete explanation of the NFHS points of emphasis may be found at the following link. It can also be found on page 69 in the 2017-2018 NFHS Basketball Rulebook. The following are IESA exceptions to NFHS rules. New this year, undergarments shall be a single solid color similar to the torso of the jersey and shall be hemmed and not have frayed or ragged edges. If the undershirt has sleeves, they shall be the same length. Please note, this exception removes logo restrictions with regard to the undershirt. At the IESA level, undergarments that have more than one logo and/or the logo size exceeds what is allowed by NFHS rule shall be legal. Shorts may be rolled for the purpose of allowing a better fitting uniform. Strings must be tucked into the shorts, pants, or skirt. Here is some information regarding ejections. Last year, 2016-2017, we had a total of 64 ejections for all sports. Basketball had 34 ejections. So far this year, in 2017-2018, we have had 23 ejections. As a reminder, if a coach is ejected, they are ineligible for the next two interscholastic contests. Any coach that is ejected for a second time in any activity will be ineligible for any remaining contests the day of and the next 5 interscholastic contests at the level of which the ejection occurred. If a player is ejected, they must sit the next interscholastic contest. If a player is ejected for a second time in any activity during the school year, they shall be ineligible for all remaining interscholastic contests the day of the ejection and the next 2 interscholastic contests at the level of which the ejection occurred. See pages 17 and 18 in the basketball terms and conditions for a complete explanation. Thank you again for watching this 2017-2018 Girls and Boys Basketball Activity Update. My name is Chris Frasco. You can reach me at chris@iesa.org or by phone at the office at 309-829-0114. From all of us here at the IESA, we wish you a safe and successful basketball season.